Hey guys, it's Caitlyn. Um, I did something really stupid. And I feel it's only right for me to talk about it. Um, so I bought someone a gift, uh, with the last of the money that I made selling some of my pops. Um, and I bought it because, well, the person mentioned this was the last thing they needed to complete a collection. And I was like, why not? Um, then the very next day, something came up for sale on my card that I wanted, and I realized I was an idiot for being a nice person. So I spent money on freaking Brandy to get her something to complete her set, and I had to get money out of the bank to buy the crap that I wanted. Don't be a nice person. But anyway, so in all honesty, guys, this this person, I love this person. This person was selling off their Hawkman and Hawkgirl collection, and if anyone knows me, Hawkgirl's kind of my thing. Hawkman is okay. I prefer Hawkgirl just because I remember her from Just League the Animated Series. The only thing Hawkman on the shelf, and this is not all the Hawkgirl stuff I own, this is just the stuff I put on the shelf. The only Hawkman thing is here is this 2-pack. You can see this yellow box here. It's got both of them in it. Other than that, there's nothing else here, but yeah, they were just selling off bits and pieces of their collection in different lots, and I ended up ordering the least two most expensive. I brought these down here. I'm gonna put these down here. These are just glue dots because I noticed some of them were having a hard time holding their weapons, so I'm just gonna use that to help fix them up. But anyway, I will say this though, they did charge for shipping. The seller did, and the seller, they were putting the stuff up over different days. So like one came up one day and the next came up the next. So I bought them on 2 separate days. And I was honestly stupid to think and didn't not like I was joking about, but I was honestly stupid in not messaging them to ask if they could just bundle the two together. Because I ended up paying shipping for both, but they still bundled it in the boxes. So in other words, they only shipped one box, but I paid for 2 boxes to be shipped. So I lost a little bit of money there. But honestly, when you think about all the way that the people are selling these things individually for, I still think I made up my money. None of it's in box, it's all loose figures. But there are, again, 2 different lots here. So let me go ahead and get the first lot out of here, and then we'll go through all the little stuff. So, okay, so these 4 were all one lot together, and then the rest of these are smaller items that made up a lot. So first thing here is the Hawkman from Justice League Action. I'm pretty sure it's from Justice League Action. Not fully 100% sure on that, to be honest with you. But yeah, this is the only thing that I don't see keeping in the collection because I don't really care that much about it. I mean, this isn't a bad design for Hawkman, but it's worse than some. But it looks like it was put on like it was just taken out of the box and put on a shelf display. It doesn't look like it's been played with, so I might just give it to one of my cousins. There is a blemish on the paint with his logo. Other than that, it looks perfectly fine, so I will probably be giving this to one of my cousins in their next birthday bag or something. So yeah, this is the only thing I'm not keeping, but still, I paid $26, minus the shipping, for all 4 of these figures, so I think $26 on these alone is fine. So you can see this girl standing here. So this is the 10-inch action figure. I have 2 of them. They made one with a, okay, I thought the light turned out for a second. They made one with a blue packaging, and they made one with a purple. That's the one standing right there. But the other blue one is right here off to the side where you can't see it. So this is one of them. I don't know which one. I don't know if their bases are different. I honestly, that one I can see the base in it right now. Can I see the base in this one? They both have gold bases. So it could be either one of them, honestly. It was the exact same thing. They just put it in two different boxes, one for Justice League Unlimited and one for no, they're both unlimited. I don't know why they made two boxes, honestly. But this is one of them. So now I have one out of box, which is so freaking cool. So she's got her mace there. She's fine holding her mace. And the wings look like they would be articulated, but they're not. The only thing articulated on her, I believe, are her shoulders. Her legs are articulated a little bit. But I'm not going to move it too much because I don't want to break it. I imagine she's been standing like this for a good number of years. So we are not going to do that. I need to wash my hair. But yeah, so her arms are articulated some. But I am very happy. I've actually been wanting to get one of these out of box for years. So I am very, very happy that I've finally done so. So Shahara. And I also want to point out of both of these lots, there was only one thing that was Kendra Saunders, who is an alternate hot girl. My favorite hot girl is Shayera Hall, and so the majority of this stuff is Shayera Hall, so I absolutely love that. And here is the base. It just says Justice League Winged Avenger. It's pretty cool. Crossover I didn't know I wanted till now, but that is super cool. I am very, very happy to have this. I'm going to go ahead and lay her down next to Hawkman, because we're going to have a lot of things going on here in a bit. So here's the other Hawkman thing that came in this lot. This is very, very retro Hawkman. This is like Golden Age era Hawkman. But it doesn't say too much other than it was made by DC Comics in 2000, so I don't really know how this was packaged originally. The base is dusty, I'll say that. Not bad though. Honestly, not that bad. It'll fit in perfectly with my collection. It'll look like I had it for years. But this is wicked cool. Even the mace looks a little bit aged, so I really like that. The detail in the wings, the paint job, is just amazing. So this is really freaking sweet. And I like how it's like an action pose and not just like him standing on this base. This is really freaking cool. Again, I don't know much about it, guys, other than the fact that it looks cool. Now, this one, I believe they made one for each of the members of the Justice League animated series, and the bases were supposed to meant to form like a circle, I believe. Now, this one was broken. It looks like it had been, you can see the glue around her arm, so her arm has broken off in the past, but they glued it back. I'm perfectly fine with that. So here is Hawk Girl. I do not have this one even in box. So brand new figure. I've seen this for sale in box. I've been wanting it. But this is better to me. Like, if I buy something in box, I'm gonna keep it in box. But if I can find something out of box for a good price, it's awesome, so I can display it and make it much more like prettier display out of it. You can actually see it. So absolutely love this. It looks like the floor is almost coming up to attack her. This is really cool. And again, an action pose, so that's freaking sweet. So that was $26, and all this other stuff down here was also $26 altogether. So how do I want to do this? Let's go, I think, okay. Everything has a mate here. They were all put together. So let's just go with the bigger ones first. So these are the Imaginext figures for Hawkman and Hawkgirl. Hawkman, I honestly don't know how it was sold. If I had to guess, I would say a blind bag. It could have been some kind of 2-pack that they do a lot as well. I honestly haven't paid attention to know. But he does have his mace right there. So really freaking cool. I actually really love the Imaginext figures. I have some of the Power Ranger ones. And I think some of the Wonder Woman. Very sturdy little figures. Of course, they're made for kids to play with. But this is really cool. For as, you know, the age group that they're targeted, these things are very, very well detailed. Don't just brush off kids' toys when you're looking for things for your collection, because a lot of times, now sometimes on kids they do, on kids' toys they do kind of half-ass the paint job, but this looks really freaking amazing, and it's gonna look awesome on one of my shelves. So I absolutely love that. And then this thing, I remember this Hot Girl. Oh my god, this was in one of the Imaginext blind bags for sure, because I remember, I think it was like series 8 or something, I don't know. I do know that it was her, Vixen, and a few others. I have them on the shelf somewhere. Lex Luthor, Batwing, a couple other characters, I think the Wonder Twins even. But the ones I wanted the most were Hot Girl and Vixen. And I bought those blind bags as often as I could find them. And the only ones I did not get was Hot Girl and Vixen. And this Hot Girl, a lot of people sell this Hot Girl loose like this, you know, because it's a blind bag, for like $15, $16. I think the lowest I've ever seen it was $12. And the blind bag itself is like $5. So, the fact, I mean, when you think about the price that people are putting this thing as, this was half the value of the box right there, or the lot rather. So very, very excited. All the Hot Girl stuff, so all the Hot Girl stuff here is going to be put on the shelf. Hot Man stuff will be distributed throughout the rest of the collection somewhere or another. Okay, I think I lost one of their maces, but we'll see. There may have just been one, and I can't remember. I honestly don't know where these came from. If you guys know, please tell me. I know it came with this. These two figures came with this little background, and it says, "Welcome to the Midway City Museum," which is where they worked. So, little background for them, and then they even have like the bios for Hawkman and Hawk Girl on the back of it, along with a bit very small blurb of their story. So it says DC Pocket Superhero Series 2. Okay, I've never heard of that before. I'm gonna have to look into it. But the Hawkman cannot hold his mace for crap. So I will be putting a little glue dot in there. And the glue dot is literally just like, if you guys haven't seen these before, let me get one out real quick. I probably won't do it here but it's literally, I've used a lot of this, but just this little dot, you guys can even see it. It's like dried glue, like you get on like the back of gift cards when they come in the mail or something. But it'll be sticky enough to hold this on there, but not sticky enough that won't be easily removable later on if I want it to. So this is what I use when I need stuff to stand up on the shelf, or if I need someone to hold their accessory a little bit better. That's what I use. So there we go. But anyway, here is the Hawkman, and this thing is pretty articulated. The wings are articulated very nicely. It's articulated at the shoulders and the waist, or at the thighs rather. Head can turn. The mask is a little scary, just those hawk slits for eyes. It's a little bit scary. But this is a really cute looking figure, I will say. I like this. And then here is the Hawk Girl to go along with him again, articulated in the same spots. I believe she's supposed to have a weapon. I thought she had one. I'll have to look through the box and upstairs where I unpacked them. But this is really freaking cool. This is probably, I want to say this is Silver Age for both of them, the style of this. So, really, really freaking cool. Love this. And then here's Hawkman's mace that I will be eventually putting into his hand. Okay. So we have these two, and we have this two. So, very small figures. Let's just go ahead and get the one Kendra Saunders out of the way. So here is the Hawkman Ushi. So the Ushis were little rubber pencil toppers. They are not meant to be erasers, but they're just meant to be little collectible pencil toppers. And they had multiple ones. I remember I really wanted the Disney ones, because the Disney ones, they actually had the Disney fairies in them, like the Tinkerbell fairies from the movies. So Vidya and like Silver Mist and stuff. I really want more Disney fairies in my collection, but they don't make a lot of it. But that is really cool. They did make, DC obviously and Marvel and stuff, but you can see his little mace there. So the only Kendra Saunders is this. This is Hot Girl from the New 52 style. I never really liked it. I probably will go ahead and put this on the shelf just for a little different splash of color. Not my favorite thing, but it's okay. I noticed I've been unconscious. Other than this one, I've kind of been... I didn't really mean to, but I've been kind of like separating all the Hawkman and Hot Girl stuff out. Except, okay, this Hawkman needs to go over here. I switched those two up, but I've been putting all the Hot Girl stuff to the right and all the Hawkman stuff to the left. I just now realized. Anyway, so this is technically a bit of a double. I have this in box, but I do not have this out of box. So this is the Hot Girl Pinmate, which is basically like old school Little People. It's just a wooden peg painted up to look like Hawk Girl with some felt attached to her for her wings and her mask. So, and the same thing for Hawkman. I do not have Hawkman, so he is new for the set. So, really freaking cute. And then last but not least, my very first mini-mates in my collection. So this is really cool. Their wings keep trying to pop out, though. I've seen mini-mates around for a while. They've been around for a bit. I don't know if they're still... I imagine they're still in business. Honestly, don't know. But they're a bit like Lego. You can take some of them apart and kind of put them back together again. And they usually come in 2-packs. I know there's a 2-pack of Batwoman and Renee Montoya as the Question. If I was going to get one more mini-mate set, that would be it. But I'm very happy to have these. So here is the Hawkman. Let me see. Really freaking cool. Very like a blocky kind of figure. It's going to be really hard to get this to stand. I might have to use a glue dot to get it to stand on the shelf. And then here is Shayera. Now Shayera doesn't come with a mask, which is kind of odd. Because usually when you see her in this outfit, she does have her mask on. But I am perfectly fine with that. We need more figures of her without her mask. So I absolutely love this so freaking much. So that was my Hawkman and Hot Girl haul, you guys. I am very stoked to be able to add to the Hot Girl collection here, as well as add a few things, just to the shelves in general. Like I don't dislike Hawkman, I just like Hot Girl more. So the fact that I got all these for pretty good prices, I am very, very, very happy with. A little bit expensive probably, but a lot of the other lots that he had up, or they had up, were selling for more, so I just got the 2 cheapest. Because I blew my money on freaking Brandy. But anyway, don't be a good friend. That's the moral lesson for the day, children. Do not be a good friend. I hope she watches this video. Do not be a good friend. But anyway, I'm joking. I'm happy to have helped Brandy out. If you guys watched Mama J's YouTube feud game where it was me and her with Tylock and Christina battling against each other, the pop I kept threatening to to puncture or carve or slice with my knife, that was the pop. But anyway, it's still upstairs. I still gotta send it to her. But I am very, very happy with all these. So freaking stoked to have these in my collection. You guys have no freaking idea. Oh, I'm so happy. But anyway, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Let me know in the comment section below what your favorite character is, and if you would spend that much money on a lot of your favorite character. Because obviously I will, because Hot Girl stuff doesn't come up very often. It really, really doesn't. And usually it's the same crap over and over again. Like when you type in Hot Girls Macari, it's a lot of people selling their pops. and I already have all the pops. So, you know, it's really hard, and sometimes they sell it for like really stupid amount of prices. And if there is a hot girl in there, sometimes it's Kendra, not Shayera. So I jumped on these so bad. I wanted to get the rest of them, but I restrained myself. But yeah, guys, let me know in the comment section below, and thank you guys so much for watching. Or like always, it's a community, not a competition. I'll see y'all later. Bye.